evolve, revealing all the diamonds that were in us all along. Oh, may we remember, let us never forget that we can only meet each other as deep as we met ourselves. As you and I on earth, we have taken human form with shining crowns of light and our feet down in the soil. A journey unfolding, we keep on learning, we evolve, revealing all the diamonds that were in us all along. Oh, may we remember, let us never forget that we can only meet each other as deep as we met ourselves.
Thank you. So we're gathered here today to celebrate Dmitriy and Mariana. And I had the pleasure of interviewing them before this ceremony to find out what was inspiring them, both in their union and to bring this in front of this tribe. And what I was impressed by was the degree to which they are wanting to inspire love in all of us, and wanting us to connect with the cosmic heart, which is what we're standing in front of here today. So to open this space, I'd like to bring up Maria Chavez, and we're going to do a blessing to the 4 elements. And we're going to begin with fire. We want to all bless this union with the fire heart, open, fierce, strong. I invoke the fire element into your union. May it bring you courage. May it bring you valor. May it have piercing you through your hearts, open to what each other has to bring, both the light and the shadow. May you learn to handle its intensity. May you call that intensity through your being and allow it to emanate your power. But the fire power that we are speaking of here, that we invoke in your blissful union, is the gentle power. It is a power that requires no force. It is made ever so much more powerful because the greatest power requires the slightest touch. May your union be blessed with power, fierceness, and fire. May it serve you. May it lift your radiance and the life force. Now we bring in the element of water. And we all want to bless this union with the element of water. Water is a representation of our emotional body. May you each develop high emotional intelligence. May you each bring emotional finesse and emotional strength to each other. May you allow the water element in your union to allow flow, to allow receptivity, to allow each other to track the emotional bodies so that you can be with each other, know each other's feelings, know each other's hearts deeply, and have those hearts weave and flow unfettered with no resistance. May we bless this union with the element of water. Next, we bring the element of earth. And in bringing the element of earth, feel your body sink into the ground. Imagine your consciousness weaving into the mantle, wrapping itself around the core of the earth. And in so doing, may we invoke the strength, groundedness, commitment that is there in the earth. It is the holder of your relationship. It is the ground of your being. It is vast, limitless. It is relentless. It never leaves. It also brings ease. In the chaos that comes as we relate, remind yourself of the earth to ground all of that energy, sending it into the earth to allow you each to be fully present with each other. We invoke the power of the earth, the Mother Gaia, to hold you, to be held inside of. And now, our last element, the element of the air. Feel the air in your lungs, connected to the sky, vast boundlessness, connecting you above to your spirit, connecting you each to that which is so much larger than any one of us could ever contain, but that through us we surrender into that infinite union with all that is, and allow its intelligence to gently rain down from the sky into your hearts, into your bodies. We bless your union with the element of air, the element that allows you to see above any patterns, the element that allows you to be unstuck, the element that allows you to feel the gentle breeze of ease surrounding every atom in your body, weaving in and weaving out with you and all that is, knowing that you are just a vessel of all that is, knowing itself as divine masculine and divine feminine through you. We bring in these four elements as representations, archetypal representations that can serve you in your relationship. Fire in its intensity, water and its receptivity and flow, earth and its groundedness and ease, air and its connection to your vast, limitless spaciousness. May you bring these elements to each other in their right timing with grace and agility, moving between them and weaving them into your love. Thank you. And I'd like to bring up our founder of Mystic, Cosmic Cowboy, who's going to give you a prayer. Thank you.
As we gather here today with these two beautiful beings, joining together in universal love and union, let us actualize our love for them. As they are now committing to a life of partnership and marriage, let us recognize that this is and can be a challenging journey. And so what I'd like to do is hold a moment of silence. And in this silence, I want us to actualize a very specific prayer for these two. I want you to send all of our love, all of your love for each of them individually and as a couple. And in this moment, this prayer will crystallize in each of them. And the prayer is that in the greatest challenge that they ever face, the love that we have for them, the love in the universe that we all come together in, will hold them together.
have something very special. Dmitry wants to share his proposal through one of his greatest art forms so that we can witness how this love began. And I was lucky enough to be at the very beginning of this union as I met them last year coming together at Burning Man. So I saw the embers that started this union. And what they shared with me is that immediately they felt the rightness, the beauty. They each had access to more of themselves. And this, to me, when we are celebrating love, when we find that partner that gives us access to more of who we are, we know we've found home. So Dmitry, come share.
Mariana, FreedomEssence, and I, Dmitry, ForWord, met, fell in love Thursday night last year at the playa. This is the story of our falling, rising in love, and the journey we've taken since. I remember it now, like I'm dreaming awake. When I walked into that room, I believe it was fate, drawing us together for the third time in one meaningful day. You asked me to rap, and I asked for your passions. You say the evolution of consciousness, and I channel some rhymes like I knew them with confidence. And then you reply with some beautiful compliments. I ask you to dance. You stand, take a chance, and we start moving so beautifully, hearing this music, we're feeling this union appearing as we dance the night away to the human experience. And I make my third attempt at our first kiss. I was determined then. Now I'm certain. I was learning then. This is pure bliss. And I was determined then. Now I'm certain that we met when we were ready, and not a moment before. I remember that moment when I opened the door and I looked in your eyes like I've known you before. Knowing we've each walked the path of love, but we're hoping for more. Knowing somewhere out there was a soul to explore that had known who we were. You said, "You're my psychedelic drug, and you're my sign that I'm in love." We've got both feet on the ground, but we can see through the clouds, 'cause this is heaven on earth. This is the love that we were meant for since birth. This was why we went to the burn. This is why we had all these lessons to learn for our best to emerge. So when we met at the burn,
we were ready to merge.
Reach out your hand, and I'll hold it in mine as we're riding through the playa, closing our eyes, guided by an inner vision, following our intuition, discovering art. Something inside us is sparked, awakening the love in our hearts. As we're playing in the playa, rolling in the dust, having memories of Aya, reminding me to trust. And I open my eyes. The emotions, they rise in my chest, and I feel unity inside as you look at me with kindness through the beauty in your eyes. And when you sing, then there's music in my mind and the truth of the divine comes through me in my rhymes. I'm so grateful for the fate that our humans intertwined, that we've chosen to be open to the beautifully designed blessings and intentions that came through for us to find that together we were meant to bring our union to these times. And while there's wisdom in our differences, it's in unity
we rise.
so we can serve a higher purpose through how beautifully we shine, so brightly that our light is like a muse of the divine, here to heal what isn't real in the illusion and divide between the masculine and feminine, for them to unify inside. We get to do this with our lives, and through that we inspire our communities to
Rise.
What I desire is the gift of your presence for the rest of our lives as we live through the lessons, exploring this playa, all the bliss and the blessings, living as love to deliver the message that we're all children of God, here to give our expression, to remember forever that we were sent here together as a message of light. I'm ready tonight to live my destiny by choosing to invest the rest of my life with my best friend, my wife. In this expression tonight, I'm humbled, honored, and blessed to invite you to say yes to a life where the rest of your life will be the best of your life. It's so clear in my mind. My body, soul, and spirit align. From the depth of my heart, ever since we felt our spark, I've known in my soul that we would grow old together till death do us part. This step is the start. Freedom Essence. I step forward on my knee in reverence. Will you be with me forever?
I said yes.
I love you, Freedom Essence. I shall not yet kiss the bride.
That was beautiful. That was epic. Can you feel these two? Can you feel their love? Yes. Yes. So, we have gathered here today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 couples. Yes. Yes. Switch hoops. Uh-oh. So we have here pillars of their relationship. And each of these beautiful beings here standing for this beautiful union are here to represent the values and pillars of the relationship that they are building together, that they will be embodying as iconic representations of these values throughout their lives and to inspire more love. And so we'll have each couple, we'll start over here. with Ryan and Danielle to represent the impact of community.
Danielle and I are here today in this wonderful celebration to acknowledge the importance of the pillar of conscious community. And there was a moment in the Cosmic Heart Temple around 3 a.m. last night where we're all connecting and cuddling with each other, where I realized we really can't live without our tribe. And so thank you for being some of my best friends, and thank you for building tribe. Aho.
Both of you carry such a unique, beautiful, and powerful essence. And together it's coming together like this beautiful spiral that's now rippling out into the community and into the world that we're already seeing this moment, this beautiful gift that you're giving all of us to be able to be here and witness your love and to put that beautiful, heartful effort to bring all of us together and in community to celebrate what you both desire is bringing in more love and connection and peace on this planet. And it's truly rippling out so much into all of our hearts tonight and beyond. This will take all of us. We'll bring this in our hearts. So thank you so much for the blessing of who you both are. I love you both so much. So much beauty. Your love is inspiring the entire world to be better and uplift the whole planet. Thank you so much. I love you both.
Thank you. And we'll have Evan and Julia representing the pillar of the evolution of consciousness.
We're not a couple, but we're representing that. Just so you know.
Beauties.
You are the archetype of the evolution of relationship. You embody it in every cell of your being, in every look that you make, in every touch, in the way you dress, in the way you write, in the way you dance. Just by being, you are evolving. Just by existing, you are inspiring. Thank you. I honor you. More, please.
The evolution of consciousness. The words evolution and consciousness are nouns. They are presented as things in the English language. But in fact, they are verbs, not just words. Alive. They rise and surprise and delight. And they burn like a fire. Like this love they mean being drawn, called from above. Not just bodies and minds can evolve, but also the light can alight. Consciousness itself, the ocean of spirit from which we arise, is alive.
Powerful to be having these couples invoke these values into your relationship. We are now coming with Alex and Jennifer to represent abundance.
Cosmic love and abundance, like peanut butter and jelly. Love is the ultimate abundance amplifier. And true abundance, we believe, comes from our amplification of our gifts and the reflection of the both of you, of how your gifts have just expanded so much since your union has come together, is the true alignment of both your purpose, and to see how you flourished and the abundance that comes to both of you and the impact that you're making and the gifts that you're sharing is just such an amazing role model for our community. Thank you so much. And what I see for both of you is limitless, because you exemplify that, you embody that.
abundance is not 1 + 1 = 2. Abundance is 1 + 1 = 11. And you two coming together just amplify out what is really possible in an epic relationship. Abundance is not the stream, it's the waterfall. And truly trusting that it is giving and receiving, and it is each one of your birthrights to experience abundance in your relationship in every single aspect of your life. So we're blessing you with abundance and knowing that you're going to ooze it out for the rest of your lives.
Oh. And so it is. And next we'll have Wolfgang and Baya representing adventure and exploration. Let's give them a little adventure and exploration, all of us, as you represent this core pillar.
Thank you. Oh, you too. This has been so beautiful. Thank you for involving us. When I think about adventure and exploration, I think my side of it is probably a little more ethereal and Tim's is way more practical. But I think about how incredible exploration is to highlight emotion, whether it is excitement or fear or surrender. When you enter into exploration, when you say yes to adventure, look what happens. I mean, this is why so many people show up for something like this. It's the most beautiful thing. I'm going to hand it over to the practical.
That means boring uncle advice. Bald uncle advice, not so much poetry. So happy to be here, and so happy for both of you. And thinking of adventure and exploration, I think of seduction, I think of excitement. It's kind of like the space shuttle, but it's very important to have a launch pad. It's very easy for adventure to turn into chaos. And so for everything new that you seek, I would encourage you to respect and reinforce something familiar, the routine, the ritual, the things that you both use to nourish each other and yourselves. Secondly, I would say on this occasion, of course, the thought is to adventure, to explore together. I think it's equally important for each of you to allow the other to explore and adventure on their own. Because you have a path together, you also have paths of self-discovery on your own. And last, I would say that adventure and exploration, as exciting as they may be, are just one piece of the puzzle. And just reinforcing the last two parts. If you want to play with the air, you want to play with the fire, you really need that grounding. And when in doubt, when you feel like things are out of control, you've gone from excitement and discovery to slightly out of control, to return to that base and the things that you share in common, not just the novelty that you seek and the new things around the corner. So may you find not just what you're looking for, but many things that you are not looking for. Thank you.
And so it is. We bless your relationship with adventure and exploration. And next, yes, we have Brigitte and Nelly. Yeah.
Oh, first 2 minutes I met Dmitry, I wound up telling him the story of this heart, which was a engagement gift for Brigitte, and I gave it to her exactly 1 year ago today. So it's an honor to be having you guys here in front of the heart today. That just fills me with joy. So thank you very much for choosing this place to have your union. So the spiral represents, for me, in a lot of ways, what we need to do for the story of the new earth, which is to start to work in a way that makes everything better. Instead of a downward spiral, we need to shift that to an upward spiral. There's a lot of different ways to do that. I think that shifting broadly from masculine values to feminine values is an excellent start. We need collaboration over competitiveness. We need abundance over scarcity. And individualism needs to give way to collectivism. And I think a particularly beautiful example of the divine feminine is Brigitte, and so I'm going to pass it over to her.
Thank you. You too. It is such an honor to stand before you and blessing this union. You two truly exemplify the energetics we need to bring forward to heal this planet. Your bravery, your honesty, your transparency, your service, your commitment, your beauty, your passion, your power. All of these elements are what it takes to truly stand for a new earth. I see the way that you hold her and watch her power come through. I see the way you honor and admire the masculine standing strongly, and it's exquisite. And I see this union continuing to create an infinite upward spiral energetically on this planet for all those you encounter. And know that we're with you in that spiral always, empowering and inspiring and regenerating this planet again and again. I love you both so much, and I'm so excited for all that we're going to create in your union and in the sovereign union of this planet. Thank you.
Yes, we bless this union that it brings upon us a new earth. Thank you. And next we have sacred sexuality as a pillar of their relationship with Via and her beloved.
Eugene. Let's take a deep breath. Feeling that exquisite presence and the breath of life moving between you. Thank you for being an embodied reminder that sexuality and spirituality are not separate. That the divine expresses its love through our sexuality, and that our sexuality is a prayer. That as the divine lovers inside of you, this holy masculine and feminine united inside of you individually, overflow with abundance in their love inside of you as wholeness. And you meet each other in wholeness, and you overflow your love to share. So as individuals you meet and you co-create the expression of divine love in the space between you. This is sacred sexuality. The intention is what makes it sacred. The intention to meet together, not only in love, but as vessels allowing love to co-create the universe with us as we make love. Thank you for being nothing less than a reflection of the divine lovers, Shiva and Shakti, creating and recreating the universe as they make love, even now, in the cosmos and through you.
Put the bar high, babe. May the fire keep burning. May the snake keep coiling up your spine. There is so much energy available. And it's in you. It's in you. Forever and ever. And dancing together. Infinite creative expression. May you stay curious, present and alive. The subtleties and the big loudness. Thank you.
Let's give that a hand, all of these values. And may we just send all of those into your relationship to bless you with all of those. And to kind of bring this into a vibration, we have a sea of love. Yes.
Come with me, my love.
So in bringing this union together, one of their intentions is to heal the divide between the masculine and the feminine. In union, there is an eternal braid of love. And on the feminine side, it is present perfection. It is mother love. And mother love is that ineffable, unconditional love that you are perfect just as you are. You need change nothing. It is who you are, and it is fully held, embraced, and accepted. And as we weave that braid of love, it is only half of the story, that divine feminine that brings present perfection into your union. But there is also the masculine form of love, father love. And this is the evolutionary impulse. This is the form of love that is believing in you to be more, to become, to evolve consciousness, to create the new earth. It is that which is becoming, that which is creating our future. And as you weave these two, divine masculine and divine feminine, it creates a union of balance, present perfection, acceptance, unconditionality, belief in championing the people that you will become as you are becoming them in your love story. So we want to bless these two with both the divine masculine and feminine as they represent the king and the queen. Hyros Gamos, the divine feminine meets the divine masculine inside the two of your beings. Mariana, the divine feminine thanks you for your radiance, for your beauty, for your intuition, for your wisdom, for being the visionary compass that will guide your relationship. She thanks you for bringing these through you, archetypally, through the queen who is regal, full of grace, full of care for her queendom. Thank you. The divine feminine also thanks you, Dmitry. And she thanks you for your strength, for your commitment, for your devotion. She thanks you for persevering in the chaos that can become the divine feminine. She thanks you for staying, holding strong. She thanks you for setting her free. She thanks you for your reverence and your bowing at her feet without making yourself small. And now let's bring in the divine masculine. The divine masculine is power of creation. It is the force that propels us. The divine masculine thanks you, Dmitry, for bringing that life force energy with strength, with valor, with courage through you to create, to manifest, to build, to evolve. Thank you for being an iconic representation of a man who shows up with that force, a force of love that we are all feeling reverberating through our bodies, that is inspiring more and more and more from us. May that never stop. May you keep inspiring all of us to bring more of ourselves. And the divine masculine thanks you, Mariana, for holding gently, for receiving it fully, for allowing it to fully penetrate your body, and in so doing weave inside you something greater than you could be without it. May it weave inside you and express itself also, so that you both are a united masculine and feminine, weaving together, dancing together, bringing those energies through you in an integrated way. For we cannot live in a world without war until we heal the masculine and feminine divide. And your intentions today have been to represent that. And in your union, I know they did this beautiful ritual where they each stood before each other, thanking each other, forgiving each other for every trespass that the masculine has ever done to the feminine, and every trespass the feminine has ever done unto the masculine, such that it is fully forgiven, such that that war ends here and now forever, and that that divide is healed in a cosmic union of dance and play and expansion. Thank you for being representatives of the divine masculine and feminine. We need you as examples. Yeah. Let's give them a hand for that. Thank you.
We have 13 vows. 7 collectively.
And 3
Together.
individuals.
Yes. Each. Mariana's ring has 3 stones on the front, 7 around the side. My wedding band as well. And it's just another small sign of how sacred divinity, whatever synchronicity, has just continued to show up in our lives in magical ways beyond what we could possibly plan. I vow to care for, honor, and love myself deeply. Through that depth, I will fully care for, honor, and love you. I vow to seek and speak truth with you. My truth, your truth, our truth, the truth. I vow to hold the vision of your highest evolution and fullest expression, to support you fully in that path, and to trust and surrender to your vision for me. I vow to accept, love, and celebrate you as you are, to never try to fix you or change you, to remind you of your gifts, greatness, and divinity. I vow
To trust in our union
and surrender to the divine vision for our love, inviting community to stand for our union. I vow to be your greatest teacher and your humble student.
I vow to bring forth and embody the divine feminine pillar for our union, to bring magic, to nurture, to play, to connect, to soften, to cultivate our highest intuition.
I vow to bring forth and embody the divine masculine pillar for our union, to ground, to penetrate, to hold sacred space, to protect, to empower, to provide.
I vow to lead our evolution, healing, and play through sacred sexuality, to open our union's greatest manifestation and mystery through pleasure, portals, and sex magic.
I vow to be the channel of financial abundance for us, and to be the last barrier between us and financial hardship.
I vow to be an upward spiral of love with you.
They're cheering you on.
I vow to hold the pillar of play, adventure, and exploration, such that our lives are rich with experience and expansion.
I vow to hold the pillar of focus such that our energy and gifts cultivate the highest abundance for us and the greatest impact for the world we serve.
I
vow to be an upward spiral of love with you, our union and polarity, catalyzing our highest evolution and radiating cosmic love to the world.
Will always surround you, the way you bring together community, so we can open our eyes and our hearts and see all of the beauty that flows through you. We see 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 the beauty that flows through you. We love the beauty. And we love the beauty that flows through you. Celebrate. We celebrate the beauty that flows through you. We witness. We witness the beauty that flows through you. We adore. We adore the beauty that flows through you. We rise in. And we rise in the beauty that flows through you. Again, we rise in. We rise in the beauty that flows through you. We rise in the beauty that flows through you. Thank you for living your truth. Thank you for giving your truth. Thank you for expressing your truth through the love that lives inside of you.
So I'd like to engage the community a little bit because we're almost getting to the pronouncement and you all are going to participate. Ecstasy, passion, sovereign unity in play, poetry, full permission. Take this in, you two. Bliss, joy.
Orgasmic.
Yes, orgasmic. Yes. Keep them coming.
Freedom forward.
Yes.
Divine love.
Divine love.
Curiosity. Cosmic creation.
Cosmic creation. Adventure.
Dancing.
Dancing. Divinity.
Ritual.
Yeah.
Mystical moments.
Mystical moments.
Fun on the playa.
Fun on the playa. Yeah. So, gathering all of those blessings in, I want you two to feel this community holding you, blessing you, bringing these things to you. And as you all will see, we have two rings, a gold and a white, the masculine and the feminine. And as you move forward into union, as we pronounce you, I'll have you step into the center circle that's up here in front of me here. Come forward. And as you enter the circle, this represents you as a united, merged couple, each with your own sovereignty and freedom, also each of you in your union. So, Dmitry, do you accept Mariana, your beloved, as your wife from now and through time?
too.
Yes, yeah. Mariana, do you take Dmitry, your beloved, as your husband through time?
I do.
So let's present the rings. Either. Yeah. And so now I want us all to participate. It's not just me, it's all of us. And so together, we're all going to repeat that we will pronounce them married. So as your community, ready? We now pronounce you husband and wife. And you may now kiss to consummate your union. For honoring our love. And are we moving into the theater? Do we know? Do we have a dance? Is David here? Yes.
And then we'll go to the next part.
Absolutely. So let's get everyone gathered around in front of the cosmic.
I want to make two invitations. Firstly, while I have the microphone, I have no words to express the level of gratitude and magic for this moment. The couples standing around us, ranging from our best friends to heroes of mine who've influenced me most deeply growing up, and people in the audience ranging from blood family, my uncle and cousin being here, to some of our closest friends, to people I could not have possibly imagined would have even been at Burning Man that came in for this wedding. And some of our favorite musicians, soul music, to create even more magic in this occasion. And that leads me to my first invitation. Right after we take a group photo here, David Block, The Human Experience, is one of my favorite musicians of all time. He got married last night on the playa. We were at his wedding. And he will be blessing us with his music, hopefully in the Mystic Theater shortly. And yes. Oh, beautiful. Yes. So he's there now. So we'll gather in there in a moment after a group picture. So that's my first invitation, is come party, celebrate, dance with us, and let the love from all of this just fully be embodied within you in your movement. And the second invitation is that Mariana and I both have so much to say, so much to share about the magic of our story, and we are blessed to get to do so tomorrow in an hour or more talk, sharing the full journey of our love and so many lessons from it at 2 p.m. in the Healing Dome right here. So each of you is invited. If it's in your playa flow, we would so love to have you there and would love to make it a conversation about our love and share the full magic and bliss that we have been experiencing, and hopefully that can inspire more of that in your world and for those around you.
love. My chest is expanded so much tonight. I could not design or create something more magical than we are witnessing here right now. The people, the souls that gathered here are absolutely one of my favorite people that I absolutely look up to, that are examples and models of where I'm going, what I'm going towards, and friends, and now my new family members. I am so grateful to Jennifer, who officiated this ceremony. Jennifer, you are. It is such an honor. Thank you so much. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Via. Thank you, Jen. Bridget and Nick. Oh my God. Tim and Bea. Alex and Jen. The goddess. She's single. She's looking for her king, by the way. She is the ultimate queen. Eben, thank you so much for showing up here and being with us. Thank you so much.
Poetry.
Ryan and Danielle, Soul Family, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And everyone who I didn't mention, the goddesses that helped me prepare for how I look right now, and who took me to the sauna right before to take my time and be in my feminine. Thank you so much for all the love that I received throughout these days, and right now I am incredibly grateful, and I am honored to have you here witness this union that is meant to inspire all of us, us included.
Yes. You are so blessed, and you are such a gift to us. It was such a gift to me.